I don't know about you guys, but I've always believed that aliens, vampires, time travelers might actually walk among us. Because we might not know for sure if it's true or not, but there are some things that are just too weird to dismiss. So these two videos we're about to watch are going to blow your mind, honestly. Just give these two videos a watch, and oh yeah, don't forget, give this video a like as well.
This is Erica Kirk. Another Erica Kirk. Same exact name, same exact spelling, both political wives, both married to outspoken Republicans. Current Erica is nicknamed Miss Arizona, and the first Erica was nicknamed Madam X. People called the first Erica Kirk Madam X because they say she just kind of showed up out of nowhere. Both have striking blue eyes and blonde hair. They even do their eyeliner the same, and personally, I think they have the same face structure. The first Erica Kirk passed away now, but was from Palm Beach County, Florida, which raises another huge red flag. If you've been following my videos, you know why. I don't want to tell you guys what to think. I'm simply giving you the information. Do you think these are like all coincidences, or is there something else going on here?
Man, I've actually got to go to work in an hour. This is too much for me to handle. I mean, what is going on? That is a really strange coincidence. You got to admit. I mean, I don't know if that's some new type of, I don't know, reincarnation. I don't know. But leave your comments down below what you think about that. But this next video is just as strange.
Glamour Gals Collection. Glamour Gals! Dolls, party plates, fancy fireworks, the show place collector's case. Each sold separately. You can send in proofs of purchase from any 3 Glamour Gals dolls. Jessie, Danny, Lonnie, or Shara, and any of 3 outfits. And get Jessie in fancy formal free. Details are on the specially marked packages. Offer expires on March 1st, 1982. Glamour Gals Collection. Jessie and Beautiful Bride. Other dolls and playsets sold separately. New from...
I turned 13 on Friday the 13th. My first album went gold in the U.S. in 13 weeks. Every time I've won an award at an award show, I've been seated in row M, which is the 13th letter, or like the 13th seat, or the 13th row, or the 13th section. It's really a good number.
Wait, hold on. There's more.
You guys know what Super Bowl this is? It's 58. You know what 5 plus 8 is? 13. It's Taylor Swift's album called 13.
Yo! Dang!
You guys know the date of the Super Bowl?
It's the 11th.
Of?
February.
11 plus 2.
Yo!
Who are they playing?
The 49ers.
It's 4 plus 9.
Dude, come on. 13.
Just saying. What seed are the 49ers?
The 1 seed.
What seed are the Chiefs?
The 2 seed.
No. The 3.
1, 3, 13. This dude is so stupid.
Where's Taylor Swift coming from? She's coming from Tokyo to the Super Bowl.
What does that mean?
A flight from Tokyo to Las Vegas.
13 hours.
13 hours. And I'm not even kidding.
What the
You know how many games Taylor Swift has been to?
13?
12.
This is the 13?
The Super Bowl will be the 13.
Is this all true?
Yeah, no, this is all for real. Brock Purdy's jersey number is 13, so that's 8. The funny thing is, in numerology, 13 actually symbolizes good luck.
Don't you find it weird though how there's always a celebrity look-alike from the past that looks exactly like them? Jay-Z has one, Beyonce has one. You know, that it's so bizarre though, isn't it? Her stage name should be Taylor Shapeshift, not Taylor Swift.
So part 2 as to why people think Selena Gomez is no longer alive. So apparently Selena Gomez's name is in the Epstein files, but it only comes up one time and it's in one specific email. And guess when the date is? It is 2017, which perfectly aligns with the rumor that that's the year that she passed away. And it's an email from Jeffrey Epstein to a redacted name, which is most of these files that they release. They redact everything. But Jeffrey Epstein says sorry to whoever this person is. It says Lana and then whatever their email is. Sorry, you would have had fun. He has decided on Selena Gomez. Now, there's not much pending here because there's no other email about this. But what does it mean that he decided on Selena Gomez? This is so open-ended because if the timeline is correct, then that means that this is 2017. So if Selena Gomez really did pass away, the deciding on Selena Gomez, was it like the fact that, I'm a little confused now because there's so many possibilities, especially dealing with Epstein and Hollywood and all these sick people.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but I'll zoom it in for you now. Look at the wording. I don't think that was a type error. Look, he has decided. I think the number one superpower would be to not care about money at all, because I think a lot of us would be tempted to go down very dark paths just if we know there's a pile of money at the end of it. I would rather take 1 billion less, right? And just sit and chill in the countryside with my cup of tea, mate, and have a fish finger sandwich. I'm not looking at flying on private jets, going to weird places, doing weird things, just for an extra couple of quid, mate.
This is a dried parasitic insect that you eat every day. Well, how is that possible? Well, watch closely. If I crush a small pile of these insects, scoop them up, and pour them into a vial of warm water, the water turns a deep red. This is used as a red dye under the names cochineal extract, natural red 4, E120, and carmine color. Carmine color is listed in the ingredients of this candy. So, this candy gets its color from crushed up parasitic insects. Guess which of these products have parasitic insects in them? They all do.
Right, how can they do this? How is this legal? I can't take a bottle of water on a plane. I get a bottle of water confiscated that I've bought from the airport shop, and they can put stuff in our drinks and sell tons of it. Explain that to me. I'm still bitter. I was flying a couple of months ago, and I bought a massive pick and mix bucket of Haribo. Yeah, they took it off me. I was fuming. The guy threw it in the bin like Michael Jordan. He was like, "Yep, see ya." That just looked like an Italian gangster reincarnated as a crab. You know, I'd be fuming about that, wouldn't you? Like, if you came back as anything, right? I don't believe that happens. But if, let's just say, for this video, if you're still watching this video and you haven't subscribed, consider it, because we're almost at 50,000 subscribers. And trust me when I say this, I'll probably be one of the most unprofessional, one of the worst YouTubers on your homepage, and I wear that medal with pride, all right? These videos are all over the place, but I'm looking to do this for the long haul. I'm not changing for anything. I'm just going to go with it.
Billionaires are prepping luxury doomsday bunkers with moats that set on fire. Instead of helping humanity with some of this $196 billion, he's going to build a house with fire moats. The newest trend for the uber rich is building underground shelters complete with $50,000 trapdoors, parking spaces for submarines. Parking spaces for submarines? Here's a literal rendering of how it would work in case of an external attack. According to builders of these luxury bunkers, the buying frenzy began after Meta founder Mark Zuckerberg announced that he was constructing a $100 million bunker in Hawaii. It got really busy, and it seems like the phone hasn't stopped ringing. World War III seems to be coming. Ron Hubbard, CEO of Atlas Survival Shelters, told The Hollywood Reporter. Renderings show a state-of-the-art medical room, complete with an MRI machine and top-of-the-line equipment. Of course, a state-of-the-art escape tunnel is a must, and so are bulletproof trapdoors leading to secret passageways. With the pandemic top of mind, builders have also thought of decontamination rooms. If the bunker somehow fails in apocalypse, parking spaces for extraction devices like super yachts, helicopters, and submarines can also be thoughtfully implemented into the space. Why do they want to live so bad? Number two, ask yourself, who's going to be attacking them? Really, answer that question. Who's going to be attacking them? Us. That's who they are fighting against. Us, the people that they've made their money off of. When we're all starving and dying, we're going to attack, right? That's who they're fortifying these shelters from, is us. Do you guys not realize how biblical this is? How this is literally the book of Revelation. These people are the faces from the book of Revelation. We know how this book ends, don't we? We know this isn't going to work for them.
Have you ever thought to yourself, what it'd be like to have £1 billion? Like, what would you do with it? I mean, I know me, because I'm just like a big kid, right? I would be like that scene from Dumb and Dumber. Have you seen that, when Lloyd and Harry, they win all that money, and they're wearing those bright coloured suits, and they're sword fighting, and they just walking around. There you go. That would be me. Now, I'd go around and just walk up to someone and go, "Here you go. I'm going to change your life right now. Bang. There you go. How much do you need for this? There you go. I'll pay for it." I think that would be more rewarding than just banking it and doing nothing with it, you know? Surely that's hurting the whale. Wait, what? Hold on a second. That's not a whale, is it? Yeah, I might have to cut this one out. Some of you must have thought that was a whale there, but that gives me anxiety even watching that video. But that's the thing. You're paid to do that job. Who's going to check on you? Your manager's not going to go, hold on a second, Ben, we need to make sure. And he dives in with his goggles on and goes, yep, he's done it.
If you look at a cheetah, you'll notice that its head is that of a cat, but its body more resembles a dog. Now, cheetahs are the fastest land animal, and the fastest dog is a greyhound. Here is a cheetah's paw, which is the only cat that has non-retractable claws. Look at that paw. And here is a greyhound paw, looking very similar. Compare that to that of a lion or another big cat. Totally different paws. Another thing that's interesting is that cheetahs are one of the most easily domesticated big cats. People who have cheetahs as pets are way less likely to be mauled than that of like a lion or something. And cheetahs have been pets for a very long time. Most easily able to be domesticated cat. The other thing that's crazy is that all cheetahs are basically genetic clones. They're not like other species of animal that has totally different breeds and different variations. Like a cheetah is a cheetah. It's like a friggin' banana. Clone. The other thing that's wild is that cheetahs are susceptible to diseases that only cats are, but they're also susceptible to diseases that only dogs are. Also, cheetahs are the only cat that cannot roar. They can bark and make hissing sounds, but they cannot roar. Now, many people are wondering if cheetahs are actually a genetic hybrid that were engineered by ancient advanced races, because we do know that some things have definitely been genetically tinkered with. Namely, crocodiles, which don't have pineal glands. They're one of the only animals that doesn't have a pineal gland. And your common domesticated house cat. Cats, I gotta do a whole nother video on them because they also don't make sense. They're like a snake. They got slitted pupils. No big cats have slitted pupils. They also love mice. Snakes love to eat mice. They hiss like a snake. And the craziest part about this potential theory about cats is that if you notice, people say cats are the spiritual protector and dogs are the physical protector.
You know what? I did get told that when I was a kid, that if you think you got ghosts walking around, get a flipping cat, mate. And when I heard that, I used to go around my friend's house and we'd be having a conversation. You know, you'd have a sleepover. We'd be playing video games in pitch black with a TV on, and his cat's just sat in the corner like this, looking around the room. And I used to look at him, right? And I used to look at that cat and go, what is he looking at then? What is that cat looking at? It's flipping pitch black in here, mate. Right, I've seen this video before, and I wanted to play it again to you because Matt, what do you think is going on in this video? It got deleted, the original, because I wanted to show you again, but I managed to find it. And just watch this video, how crazy this is. What do you think's going on? What is that? And there's helicopters following it.
That is a freaking orb. That's an orb being chased by a helicopter.
Thing is, though, is it being chased or escorted as such? Because these orbs could be made by us. We don't know. But what is that? And I've watched it a couple of times thinking it could be a drone or it could be some sort of military device. Because if this is alien, how does this even happen? How do they even communicate with each other? How does it... It just doesn't have the behavior from the other alien orb videos we've seen where they've just disappeared. They've shot off. I don't know. What do you guys think this is? It's so weird, man.
Yo. That is a freaking orb. That's an orb being chased by a helicopter. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. What is going on?
Straight up orb, dude. being followed by a freaking helicopter.
How does someone go home after that day? So think about it. That helicopter pilot went home, had dinner, and went to bed after he flew with a potentially alien orb across the city. How do you even get past that? How do you go to sleep?
Why does nobody talk about the fact that 200 million years before an asteroid landed right here and killed all the dinosaurs, something much worse happened? The deadliest extinction in Earth's history isn't the one that killed the dinosaurs. No, it's something literally called the Great Dying. It was so bad that life itself was almost erased from Earth. It started here in what is modern Siberia, where a giant plume of magma from inside Earth started pushing up towards the surface, and it created so much pressure that the surface literally cracked. Huge fissures. So then, instead of erupting through volcanoes, lava seeped through thousands of cracks in the surface, covering an area the size of Europe. Actually, bigger than Europe. It was very bad. These eruptions released an unimaginable amount of carbon dioxide and methane and sulfur, and it didn't stop. It lasted for 2 million years. This caused the oceans to turn hot and acidic. Forests collapsed and acid rain fell and poisoned fresh water. 81% of marine life died. 70% of terrestrial vertebrates died. It was the greatest known mass extinction of insects. Coral reefs completely disappeared for millions and millions of years. Coral came back, but most species did not. Entire branches of the family tree were wiped from existence. This area is called the Siberian Traps. This is what it looked like and where it was back then. But we can still see it. It's right there. The Siberian Traps are covered in about 7 million square kilometers of basaltic rock. That's cooled lava, but it is thankfully no longer active.
But somehow mosquitoes still made it, didn't they? I hate those things, man. They keep buzzing in my ears when I try and go to sleep. No matter how many I squash with my shoe, they're always appearing. They just spawn out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure there's a ghost in my room with a cheat code and he just spawns them in just to annoy me. You know that game, The Floor is Lava, whatever it's called? It was, literally, the floor was lava at one point. And it's crazy to think that no matter how much destruction there was, those flipping mosquitoes had to make it, didn't they? So I was reading some comments yesterday, and there were a lot of them about depression, something that happened in their past, what they couldn't move past. And I know what it's like to replay that day, replay that moment, that conversation, that experience, and whether it would have been something traumatic, could have been a breakup with a girl or a guy, could have been a fight, could have been you seen something, or I don't know. It's different every time, but all that's going to do by thinking about that moment, it will keep you in that moment. So whatever happened to you, I know you keep replaying it thinking that it's going to change what happened, but it won't. You need to let yourself move on, because human beings, we can't time travel, but we can in our minds. We either get anxious about the future, the ifs and the when, or we get stuck in the past. But either way, whatever situation you think about the most, you're going to be attached to it, and you're going to be that person in the past. Someone can't walk forwards whilst they're looking behind them. Remember, letting go isn't saying that it didn't matter, because it did. It mattered because it's hurting you so much now. But you need to try and find where the roots are. Depression, anxiety, all negative emotion has a root cause. It's like weeds. When you pull them out of the ground, they regrow again if you don't pull out the roots. You know, my depression was like that for a long time. You know, I'm very open about what I struggled with, and I was empty, and I had to figure out why is it I feel this way. And it takes effort, it takes time. So remember, you deserve more peace than pain, and that your future deserves more space for a new version of yourself, to let go of that. And some chapters in life just close. They just close out the blue, no apologies, no explanations. You know, it's like driving a car. You know, you might take a right turn suddenly, or a left, or keep going. But that's life. So what I'm trying to say is, you don't have to understand everything. You just have to stop carrying it, because it's stopping you from becoming the next version of yourself. So accept it. It's happened. We can't change it, and try to move on from it, because you can. All right? You can't change it. We can't change our past. You can only change your future. Ignoring problems doesn't mean they'll go away. I ignored my problems for 10 years. And, you know, it doesn't go away. You have to acknowledge it and work on it. All right? So I hope that helps you with whatever you're struggling with. And thank you for watching today's episode. Thank you all for the love and support. I'm never going to stop doing it because there's always someone that needs to hear something positive. There's always someone out there I can help. And that's what I want to do with these videos. You know, great. Getting 50,000 subs is great. But I see the numbers as more reach to the world. More reach to the world for me to help. And of course, I want to spread the gospel as well. But I just want to help people the most. That's what I truly want to do. And the messages that I get where people say, thanks, Ben, you really helped me today. That means more to me than anything else. That fulfills me more. And I can't control what fulfills my spirit or my heart. We can't control that. But helping people is fulfilling for me. And I want to do it. So thank you for letting me do it and putting me in this position. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have an amazing evening, day, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. I'll see you then.